Hello on YouTube, on Twitch, and welcome to another episode of my Hearthstone Let's Play series. This is Northstar. If you're well, are taking care of each other, and being kind to yourselves. For those new to my channel, welcome. Return viewers, welcome back. As I continue some matches here. Feel free to leave comments in the YouTube chat or on Twitch, and you come across this video on demand. Check me out live. You can leave comments in the live chat. Obviously, it's not going to do much good to do it on video on demand stuff. My YouTube channel is linked. Twitch account profile. A little stress. I had to deal with some stuff, some bogus mail, including things that had me worried about possible. Basically, games are being played in terms of trying to rig the 2026 elections. People say, "Oh, you're not rigged," and they're like, "Oh, there's no evidence of ballot stuff and stuff." Yes, but what is going on is you have all these. It's always through the county clerks. You have all this nonsense, like if they're sending out the street listing things you have to do every year, they remove you from the voter rolls, which becomes an excuse that even if you show up at the on polling day, say, "Oh, you can't vote because you're been marked inactive because you didn't respond to the thing if you don't see it." And if you do see it, hey, there's an envelope here that looks like it's business reply mail, but it doesn't actually have postage on it, so it's intentionally deceptive. So if you send it back, it won't actually get delivered by the post office. You don't notice that it says in very fine print, "This is not business reply mail. You must attach postage." And if you go online, you need an ID that's in the corner of the thing, but it's folded over the form, so you can't see the ID unless you notice that the very bottom of the form just has a little fold. This is intentional. This kind of thing is to make it so people can't get their listing updated and will be marked inactive, and then they can't vote on voting day. And this happens all the time. I used to work as a political organizer. I saw this kind of thing with listings, with people being purged from the rolls when they shouldn't be, with all the old voting machines going to poorer areas and not enough staff there, so they had 6-hour waiting lines where the rich precincts had 30-minute lines to vote. 15, 5 sometimes. The early voting stations only being located near the rich areas, and they had no lines. I early voted that year. It's a different part of the country, but the same patterns apply. And all this is being done because people dare to challenge the support for, let's be honest, the genocidal regime, that certain genocidal regime that's drawn us into the Iran war, and that there was a lot of lashback against 2024. And there have also been games being played with the primaries and, dumping money in certain groups that should be marked as foreign interference. It annoys me, although I'm in a state that's not a swing state. But that's for presidency, for local and midterm elections. It does matter going out to vote, especially local elections. And what you might call a purple voter, but not in the sense people usually mean. The other red. I'm a socialist. I'll vote Democrat when it's a close election. If it's a foregone conclusion, I'll vote for socialists because, capitalism has produced this nonsense, and it's only going to get worse. You see authoritarian right-wing, far-right regimes rising up all over the globe. From Chile, which currently is under a far-right president, to previously Bolsonaro in Brazil. And this, by the way, has followed a social democrat before, and after mass protests demanding an end to the Pinochet constitution in Chile. See the corrupt right-wing governments in much of Africa. You saw the Arab Spring and how that actually led to crackdowns and more right-wing dictatorships, like in Egypt, where it actually got further right. You see a former ISIS guy leading Syria. This is the billionaires determined to control the world, to co-opt any protest movements. This is the fruits of capitalism. It's not freedom and democracy. No, it's It's wage slavery and oligarchy disguised as democracy or outright fascism. That is what capitalism produces. Anyways, enough of that. Just dealing with that form while I took a break after lying down for a while because long COVID energy is very low. Just on my mind. So, you know, little interlude. Yeah, alright, what's this, Sinestra?
Don't think you truly won.
And they concede immediately. What? I'm getting XP from it, but it got quest progress, so whatever. And stars. Would be unfair if you lost stars for such things. Gold, that'll just be more arena tickets. Alright, fire nature spells. Cast spells. Let's try these tavern brawls as a mage. No new plat deck. Deck of heroes. Well, it tells you what they're called. Wonderful deck. Let's see what the wonderful deck is. Just how wonderful is. I don't know what these are. Each week there's a crazy new way to play in Tavern Brawl. So I do, those aren't aware, streaming one, so I can hopefully eventually get to where I can add money and survive. Despite having long COVID, despite being cheated out of SSDI, but rules change out in the mid-90s that if you work for a university while you're in college or grad school, you don't get work credits. Even if you're doing jobs that there's non-student employees doing the exact same thing that are getting work credits. So 2 of the 3 jobs I did in grad school, no work credits. The one I did is because I took a leave of absence that semester because I was working for pay in my research, and that was the main thing I needed to. Rate limiting factor of my graduation. So I'm like, why take out more debt with more classes when I'm running out of classes to take? So it was a reasonably limited course catalog of things that were actually in my field. And I had taken grad level classes in undergrad, so that knocked out some of the stuff that I would have, yeah. I had taken APs in high school, so that, you know, it just all snowballed there. Let's see. Morphing cards. 3 of them. Each turn, this is in your hand, transform into a random playable mage or neutral card. Mulligan all these, maybe I'll get something else. Sorry, the cough. No, just more of them. Alright. Professor, Gnome Bird burned my homework. Lab partner, spell damage +1. They're all cheaper than they normally should be. Serpent Ward. When snakes get sick, they get sent to the Serpent Ward.
Oh, it says explode!
I'm the snake in your boot.
I knew what you did.
Next time I draw a spell, I'll get 2. But I don't think I actually draw spells. Not sure if these morphing cards count.
Let's go.
I'll choose soon.
Okay, so I do get a copy of the morphing card, although it doesn't morph until next turn. That's my guess. So I did actually get the benefit of that battle cry. Choose a spell in your hand to split into 2 random spells at the same cost.
Power begets power.
Time runs out on me.
Huh. And these are actual normal spells.
Fiends where I can see 'em.
Gravity lapse. Every means health and attack. Attack and health were the two. Did someone forget to pay the gravity bill? What kind of choose man when it dies? The 3 damage.
Shiny. My shiny.
Everything. It's not a great card. Hoping this will try to cost correction, but even if it doesn't, it's still a 34. The Conjuration Specials. Discover a spell and give it the hilt of $12. Great. That didn't count as quick draw? Well.
Fiends where I can see 'em.
Divide and multiply. 63rd.
Time runs out on me.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Divide and multiply.
It's a lot of boom bots. Halftime scavenger. One player's trash is another's best in slot.
Divide and multiply.
Time runs out on me.
Alright, I'll just place it. No, I'll get 4 of them. Quite likely. Go first. Even bigger than the halftime scavenger, I think. Just kill by boom bots. Hints clan burglar, she's more of a rat burglar. Clever text. Right. Come on. Stanley should have gone for that thing first, but okay. Expected when they killed the other thing would have. Never mind.
Too soon.
Wife sense. Remove minion in the game. Also sense to laugh and love. Right.
I wonder.
So Waygate, because I don't think these morphing things count.
Time runs out on me.
Was started my hand. Mean started my deck.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Suspiciously quick that he was able to slot that. This is still on taunt minion.
Time runs out on me.
Let's definitely see this stuff now. Showing the deck from previous match. Really shouldn't, but whatever. Attacks a random enemy, so it could end up attacking the bucket of soldiers. Interesting. Put the second bucket of soldiers and do the gravity lapse next turn.
Too soon.
This is perfect for gravity lapse.
I take it.
Not so much the 4/4, but the 4 1s and 3 1s. Cool. No rush though. Oh well.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Time runs out on me.
Job done.
Yeah, he's got victory. Should have gone for 1-1 once. Let's calculate it. I'm like, oops. Would beat me anyways. No. Most likely. That was a mistake. Should calculate exactly what lethal was. Saw it because I'm exhausted. Alright. We'll experience the wonderful deck. I'll do another one in a sec, but I'm going to cut this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. May you always find a guiding star lead. I do. Best luck to you all.